Hello and welcome to more memories of a forgotten town in Swindon through the years, a series of short features that take a look back at the history of Swindon that I originally produced almost 20 years ago for the town's cable operator Swindon Cable. This is the second series. You may remember that in the first series we viewed images from the past with a short explanation. It had many people trying to guess what the location looked like in a more modern view. So when it came to producing a second series, we thought it'd be more advantageous to compare the original view alongside a more modern view of the same location. Well, as you might be able to guess from the location, I'm at the bottom of King's Hill, and this week we're taking a closer look at Swindon's connection with some of the town's canals. Well, it's no accident that one of the major shopping areas in Swindon is Canal Walk, once the route of the old Wilts and Berks Canal. Look out for that, because even that's changed since our view almost 20 years ago. There's also the wonderful view of the Golden Lion Bridge. And who would ever think that today the magic roundabout is where a canal once flowed? It really is amazing to think that in their time, these were at the very forefront of travel, providing the best communication across the country. Well, all is about to be revealed as we take a look at Swindon's connection to the canals in Swindon through the years. With the help of the Swindon Society, we're stepping back in time to Swindon of yesteryear. A selection of images then and now from around the town. The year is 1910, and we're on the Wilts and Berks Canal looking towards the southwest. The location is King's Hill Bridge. The chimney of Hill's brickyard can just be made out in the background. 9 years later, the location has changed somewhat, but remains familiar. The canal has disappeared, but its route can easily be traced. With the canal no longer used, the bridge was removed, and today a constant flow of traffic makes its way along King's Hill. Even Hill's yard in the background has gone, and houses now stand on the site. A view from 1914, looking in the opposite direction towards the town centre. This is the route behind Westcott Place, with Albion Street to the right. Our October 1999 view shows that the former route of the canal can clearly be seen. The buildings in the distance provide the link with the past, our reference point for the then and now pictures, and the changing fortunes of one of the earliest forms of transport. It's ironic that this strip of land is now used by residents to park cars. It's all the way back to 1896 we go, for a shot that shows the canal dammed for the construction of the Central Club. The picture shows all the work taking place with none of today's modern machinery there to help. In our modern view, the best part of 100 years later, there's no reference to the past. In fact, those passing the site in a car may not even realise they've driven over a former canal bridge. The heavy redevelopment of Swindon's town centre has seen the route of the canal virtually disappear completely. However, the bridge across the canal from which the original photo was taken still exists today. People use the route to get to the heart of town. This scene from the 1960s shows the appropriately named Canal Walk. It also shows a town in the period of transition. Modern 1960s buildings in amongst brick-built dwellings. The modern view shows yet more transformation underway in Canal Walk. The income tax offices built in the 60s are now being demolished. To the right stands the Brunel Shopping Centre, its construction helping to make one of the most dramatic changes to the town. It's a picture of the Golden Lion Bridge across Bridge Street at the junction with Regent Street. The bridge was raised up when barges needed to pass underneath. The Golden Lion Bridge would have made a superb feature in the town today, but has long since gone. The bank behind the bridge also disappeared with the construction of the Brunel shopping centre. There's no connection from the past with our modern 1999 view. Travelling along what is now Fleming Way, this is a view taken back in 1955. It shows the canal at this point seriously decayed, showing just how bad the canal had become. 44 years later, the area has been totally and utterly transformed. The canal provided the town with an ideal route for a road, an idea that was taken to its furthest possible extreme. The Fleming Way service station is on the left, the fire station now to the right. The whole scene is dwarfed by the presence of the king of all roundabouts, the magic roundabout. It certainly shows a changing Swindon. In this view, we're back in the year 1912, a country scene as youngsters catch butterflies on a dried-up canal bed. Not a view you'd recognise today. We turn the clock forward some 87 years for our modern view of the same location. All traces of the canal have disappeared, including the bridge on which the original view was taken. Once again, the route of the canal is now the route of a road, and a busy one at that, at the entrance to the Cheney Manor estate. Our final pictures from the same year, 1912, taken looking in the opposite direction. It's Telford Road Bridge, later renamed Cheney Manor Road. The house to the top right of the picture provides us with a reference point, as once again the years roll forward to 1999. The modern view illustrates the town's changing transport needs. The canal has been completely obliterated. Once again, no signs of the waterway that once flowed through the heart of the town. Another road and another constant flow of traffic. Remembering the Swindon of yesteryear with the help of the Swindon Society, a glimpse of Swindon through the years. Please like, comment or share on Facebook and YouTube, and look out next time as we remember Gorse Hill as we compare the images of the past to those of today.